Hi everybody, this is Deborah Essex from Transwest RV here in Belton, Missouri. Today I'm going to show you this absolutely gorgeous 2024 Newmar Ventana. This is a 4369 floor plan. It's one of the most popular floor plans that Newmar makes in all their trim lines. As you can see on the left, you have these gorgeous theater seats. I love how plush they are, and I also like how high they come up. I've got a lot of tall men in my family, so sometimes when the seats are a little bit lower, they're not as comfortable for them when they're sitting down. These come up really nice and high, so if you have any siblings or if your husband has really broad shoulders and kind of a bigger dude, he will absolutely love how these feel. There's also a ton of storage space. For those of you that know the Newmar brand, they're kind of known for having lots of storage. If you're a fan of books like I am, I would have this filled with tons and tons of books. I've seen people put snacks, blankets, pillows, you name it, dog food treats, all kinds of things in here. And this tray right here is great too if you want to keep your remotes for your TV or maybe just to have your games or anything there as well. These do recline all the way back. On the left side too, what you are going to see, we've got these really gorgeous ventilated windows. They're kind of bus style on the top, which is really great. But on a day like today, when it's kind of breezy out, you can actually pop these out and you'll have a nice breeze coming in. So if you're by the lake or anything like that, you can kind of feel that ocean air, lake air coming in. It's really, really nice on those type of days. On the right-hand side, you do have a double-sized bed that will pull out from here. So that will give you extra sleeping space. There actually is a table right here too that can convert into a bed. So if you have any littles or somebody maybe under 5 feet tall that's needing accommodations, that actually does have a pillow. The table will go down flat. There's a pillow you can fit in the center, so you can use that as a bed as well. This is an excellent, excellent buy right now. If you see the original MSRP on it, I think it was listed at like $525,000. We have it on sale right now for $399,705, which is just a total steal for this type of a vehicle. Being brand new, you'll have full warranty on it. Like I said, if you want to come check it out in person, I think you'll be really pleased at the features in it. It's actually kind of the start of their luxury line now. It used to be this particular model it's always been a step down from the Dutch Star, but this one's pretty hard loaded. So that being the case, you're gonna have a lot of the same features you would have had on a Dutch Star. They've got this really nice whirlpool convection oven. You heard it make a little noise as I was touching one of the buttons, but it's pretty cool because for this year model, you can use it as a stir fry or air fry, I mean. You can steam in it. You can use it as a microwave or a convection oven. So if you want to bake cookies or make a cake or a really nice casserole or something, you'd be able to do that in here as well. And Newmar Fashion, they are really great about putting these kind of extra slides out here for you too. So you have more counter space. You heard it lock right there. There's a ton of room in here too. So if you've got a lot of things for your kitchen, lots of utensils, if you like to decorate cakes like I do, you could put a lot of your decorating things in there as well. And the great thing too, which I really like too, let's say you are having a big party coming up, your windows right here ventilate as well. So as you're cooking, if it does get a little warm in here, if you're by the water or something, you have that nice breeze coming through. This makes it a really great, enjoyable thing to do in the RV so you're not getting so hot in the kitchen. I know a lot of RVers have told me, we grill outside, I don't like cooking in my house. Well, this one you will love cooking in your house. As you can see, it is made very strong. It does have a little push button, so you do have to tug on it a little bit to get it to go back in. The nice thing with that is it locks in place, so it's not going to go anywhere while you're actually working. There's also a really beautiful little dishwasher right here. Looks like this kind of got moved over to the side. I've seen people store all kinds of things in here. A lot of my customers just literally store their pans in here after they're done washing them. I've also seen customers have wine bottles in here, baseball caps, china collections, all kinds of different things. It's a really nice storage space. Me personally, I probably would store my pans in there because then they're just ready to use when I need them as far as that part goes. There's lots of drawer space in here, plenty of room. There's a water filter you get from Newmar. They give you remotes for everything. So we're going to teach you how to use all of those. You got several TVs in here. You have 4 to be completely open with you. You have one in the front. There's a televator over here to the right. We do not have it up right now, but we will show that to you a little bit later. There's one in the bedroom in the back, and you also have one outside. So if you got a bigger family and you can't agree on what you want to watch, you can all go to your time zones for a little while and meet back later for dinner here in the kitchen dining area. Speaking of the kitchen dining area, this booth is really nice because, as you can see, you have a ton of room between myself and the bench, so you can accommodate quite a few people. My son is 8, actually 9. He just turned 9 last week. I keep forgetting to say 9. So, but there'll be plenty of room for him and I to sit by each other. Maybe have a couple more guests here. You can actually put other guests out to the side here as well, and your front chairs will turn around. So we don't have those showing right now as well. We can show you that later, or we have tons of pictures on our website. So if you go to transwest.com, you'll be able to see this exact coach with lots of pictures there as well. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to call or text 816-602-3433. As I was stating though, this is a great place to work. You still have the ventilated windows right here. And you do have 2 sets of shades right up here, which I don't talk about very often, but you do have a really nice blackout shade for the evenings. And then there's also a day shade, which I love, because on the days where it's really hot, sometimes you don't want completely blacked out, but you just need a little sun off of the seats so you can keep the leather a little softer and keep it looking nicer, and honestly just have it a little cooler inside the coach as well. Right above us, which I don't want to give Katie a headache when she's showing it, but there's a really nice ceiling area up here where they've covered all the filters. Your air conditioning system will be underneath of there. You have 15,000 BTU Penguin air conditioner there. And then you actually have one in the back, right above your bed too. So who doesn't want to be nice and cool on a hot summer night by the lake? I know I do. There's nothing more miserable than waking up at 2 in the morning just soaking because you're so hot from sleeping in a tent, right? So if you're gonna have a luxury RV, let's have that luxury feeling. It's pretty great. You can actually set the temperature control through here too, which is really super easy to do. The nice thing with this keypad is you can actually pair it to your phone. So if you were hiking up in the mountains, as you can see, we can just put it in auto mode and it would automatically go to 64 degrees. That way it'd already be pre-cooled before you get back from your hike, or if you need it to be warmer in the winter, you can do that as well. There's also floor heat on here. You can check your water pumps, the whole shebang. We'll teach you how to go over all of that once you get here, but I think you'll really love that feature. It's on most of the Newmar product right now too, which is great. There's a really lovely little half bath in here. I love the way that they've made this pretty elegant for a small space. Got a really nice little beautiful sink in there. The tile work is really beautiful. You do have some space for cabinetry, so you can put some towels and whatnot, shampoo, cologne, all that good stuff. Every man I know likes a very full fridge. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to buy the food for your man because every guy likes different things, right? Some of them want it filled with beer, some of them want it filled with steaks, most of them want it filled with both. So the good news is plenty of room for the drinks up top and lots of room for all kinds of different meat in the basement compartment. And you'll have tons of room. It's residential size. It's actually probably nicer than the one I have in my own townhouse. So enjoy that. These push in, they'll lock in place so nothing pops open while you're going down the road. They do move up and down as well. So if you have cereal boxes, little soup cans, or things like that. If you're traveling to Alaska or someplace kind of exotic, one cool thing too, I have seen customers have actually used additional space in your closets back here. If you don't carry a lot of clothes with you, we actually can build shelves in here for you for that reason if you want, but they have made it to be a wardrobe. So there's a his and hers. There's a wardrobe for the gentlemen, wardrobe for the ladies. Most ladies probably take up both of these. And then there'll be more space in the back for the gentlemen. Absolutely love the beds in the Newmar series. This once again is a Ventana. They do have the little touch lights underneath the bed. They're kind of hard to see from here, but Katie's given us a closer view. If you're watching TV or maybe working on your computer and you get tired, you just don't want to get up to turn off the lights, you can turn them on or off right from there, which is kind of cool. It's just a nice little feature. In Newmar style, they give you tons of room underneath the bed for storage. As you notice, once I get it up, it's really not hard at all to pick it up because of the shocks. The shocks are really heavy. So if I was to reach under there and get something out, I don't have to worry about holding it up with one arm and hoping I can get my other arm out without it falling on me, which does happen with some other brands. So as you're shopping, that's one thing to think about too. There is a really nice space on each side where you could put a CPAP machine if either one of you need it. There's also wiring up top where you could use it up top if you'd prefer to use it up top. If you don't need a CPAP machine, there's tons of room down there for guns, boots, whatever you want to take with you on your trip. There are charging stations on each side. And once again, this is actually the second air conditioning system with a filter here. We do have an exit place right here in case of emergency. Hopefully you never need it, but it's just nice to know that it's there. And then there's also another beautiful 36-inch TV back here that of course has all the latest features that everyone wants. Back here, every woman's favorite dream is to do laundry. Not, but it is nice to have it available. So if you're at the lake or you're at the beach and you've got some wet clothes or anything like that, you can just wash them right away. If you're hiking in the mountains or going skiing, it's great to be able to just do everything here instead of having to walk into a chalet or maybe a laundromat where you don't really want to meet some of the people there, or it may not be as clean as what you like. It's nice to have your own. This is actually the shower. It has an AquaView system in there. Basically what that means, there's a blue button at the very bottom. When the water gets hot, it's going to turn bright blue. That way you know that you're not wasting water, just letting it come through and it'll filter the hot water through for you, which who doesn't want a hot shower, right? We have dual sinks here, his and hers. The nice thing is there's also dual cabinetry, and they give you tons of room up top, and it's pretty far back. So, you know, a lot of times some of the lotions, some of the colognes that we get, maybe odd shapes. They might be a little bigger, a little smaller than others. They made this depth on this really wide, which I love because it seems like every time I buy cologne for my brothers or my boyfriend, it never seems to fit on the shelves that we have. So it's nice to have a little bit wider shelves. You've got lots of cabinetry space here too, just for whatnots as far as whatever you need in the restroom. And then this is your master closet. There is a really nice light up here. I'm going to turn it on so you can see how bright it is. I love the safe kind of over to the side. It used to be you wouldn't see those as much on the Ventanas. Thankfully that is on this Ventana. So if you have guns, cash, jewelry, or maybe snacks you want to hide from your kids, that's a great place where you can hide them as you're going down the road. You're going to see there's lots of really nice shelving here too. So the great thing with that is if you do have, you know, extra jackets, boots, maybe even towels or linens, it gives you more space. This is actually that cushion that you can use in the front kitchen. So you can make the table go down and kind of make a bed for littles up front, little kids that might be in your family, or maybe you just have an aunt like mine that's 4'11" and just would love to sleep out there. So you've got some extra storage up here. There's a second light as well. It's really well lit. I like the fact it's super sturdy. When you come in, seriously check this out because the construction is made very, very well. And I think Newmar does a really great job of trying to use really heavy brackets and really good doors on these. They're going to last a really long time. So the Ventana Newmar product might cost a little bit more than some of its counterparts on the market, but I'm telling you, it's really good quality. This is an egress door, so in case of an emergency, you can open this up. There's a little ladder that will pull out, and you can actually get out in case of a fire. Luckily, so far, none of my customers have ever needed one for a fire, and I'm hoping and praying that's the case for the rest of them for the rest of the time I'm at Transwest. But it's just good to know that you do have an exit in case of an emergency. For me, it would just give me less anxiety knowing that I have somewhere I can go to if there were to be a fire or something came up and we just need an extra exit. So it's just kind of peace of mind to have it there. Thank you guys for looking at our products here at Transwest. Once again, my name is Deborah. I'm the only female on the staff at the Belton store, so I have to be really good at what I do, because if I'm not, I hear about it. So if you have any suggestions that might be able to help me become better at this, let me know. Or if you have any questions about this particular coach that we didn't go over today, because this has been pretty brief, feel free to give me a call. The number is 816-602-3433. this is the time of year we're also looking for trades. So if you have a trade that's like a 2016 or newer, call me. We'd love to talk to you about it. Have a great weekend.